Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. When we left off last time, we had landed on Tatooine. We left Tatooine and now we're on Tatooine. I get these Uween planets mixed up. Anyhow, Tatooine we are on, and we are in the Hunters Club. We're going to see if we can get a registration and sell this raid shield that we bought from a lady. So we talked to Comad Fortuna. Can we talk to this fella? Nope. Alright, Faza Utrol. Well, a new face. Come to test your skill on the endless dunes of Tatooine. Faza's Lodge is the place to arrange it. This world may not have much, but it does have the meanest predators this side of the galactic rim. A hunter's paradise. Alright. I guess I want to ask you... what do you do here? This is a hunting lodge. I purchase what the sportsmen bring in. It's not a bad little job. Alright. I've got some questions about hunting. You'll want to know how to get in on it. Just pay 200 credits for a license down at the Terka office. No license, no hunting. Ugh, so I'm going to have to go there probably before he's willing to buy from me. Would you consider lowering the fee? Well, that's not up to me now, is it? You'd have to talk with the people down at the Zerka office in the center of town. Why do I need a license? You need a license because nobody gets out of the city without one. Zerka Corporation uses it to keep track of people. They want people to know that if they step outside the gates, they're on their own. Only serious hunters pay the 200 credit fee. Once you have a license, I'll pay for whatever spoils of the hunt you bring back. I have off-world buyers that take them. Alright. What is there to hunt? Most of our boys confine themselves to hunting raid. Large, fleshy beasts as tall as a man. Or a tall man, too. Desert raid have a large bone plate on their head that I pay well for, but that's not where the real glory of the hunt is. You've probably heard about the big prize, the crate dragon, the most fearsome predator in the system they are. If you could find one, and I doubt you will, I'll buy the stones polished in their gizzard, the dragon pearls. Well, let's go back to my first questions. Alright then, just keep it brief, will you? I would like to. Anything out of the ordinary happening? You mean here on Tatooine or just in general? I heard about the destruction of Terrace. Don't know anything specific. I'm not surprised something like it happened. I remember the Exar Kun War and how Sith and the Jedi fought across worlds. Don't have much interest in either group. Both act like they're above my concerns, and I guess they are. Know about anything more local? Zerka Corporation is always complaining about sand people. I stay out of it. We hunt animals, not people. And I guess the Jawas are being pushed around again. At least that's what I think they said. Tough to tell sometimes. You'll have to talk to these groups yourself for more. I keep to myself. Well, fair enough. I'm not even going to attempt to sell him the shell because I'm pretty sure he's just going to tell me I have to get a license first. I have to go. Goodbye. I'll be here. I keep hunter's hours. Faza's is always open. Okay, I thought I could get the license here. Apparently not. That's a little disappointing. Let's see what Kudos has to say. Hello, human. Are you a hunter like the others here? Not the life for me, but I admire you for it. What do you do then if you're not a hunter? Ugh, Hazak. I fill the days with games of Pazak. Not that there's many people to play with, but a person should keep busy somehow. I play with that fellow in the cantina, but I find him distasteful. He does not play for the same reasons I do. Why do you play? The sport of it. Even if I lose, there is reward in having played to the best of my ability. I don't dwell on the credits taken or given. To most people, the game is simply gambling, but I choose to get more out of it than that. Not many players see it my way. We will not have a game. Let's go back to my other questions. Very well, I have little else to do. I guess heard any rumors from off-planet? Nothing since that unfortunate business on Terrace. The Republic is reeling from that, as are we all. It is troubling. But you can't let that call a stop to your day. We've survived worse and will again. It's just the way things are. Could I ask you about Tatooine? Oh, I doubt I could tell you more than the rest of these fellows. I haven't set foot outside Anchorhead, and I don't know why anyone would want to. Tatooine isn't a very hospitable place. I'll be going as soon as parts for my ship arrive. It may take some time, though. Well, I'll be leaving then. Safe travels, Wayfarer. Oh, see, and I should have known. He's got all the cards set out on that table there. Dorat Quinn, what have you got to say?
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit.
I don't need a babysitter. Yeah, it's just as well. You probably couldn't teach me anything.
Hoping to goad me into talking a bit? All right. What do you want?
I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet best?
You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though.
And who are you? What is it you do?
My name is Dorat Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays?
I don't think I actually care about anything else.
If that's what you want. I'm not sure what you hope to get out of me, though.
Nothing else. I have to leave.
Good
Goodbye.
hunting.
And you, gentlemen? Narcal? Don't you interrupt my drinking. Gurk got some more patient. Go bother him. Alright, which one of you is Gurk? Ugzek? Says talk to Gurk. Here we go. Aha, boys, it talked to me. What you want, Humi? Gurk has no time for you.
You Gamorreans ever understand? A blaster to your forehead.
Karth, settle down. Humi has big enforcer. We scared now. You tell him, Gurk. Watch your tongues, piggies. What if I wanted advice? I'm sure you're very smart. You trying to get my secrets, I bet? Trying to find where I hunt, huh? I tell you nothing. You get nothing. I'm looking for something. Are you good scouts? Oh, we are best among everybody, but not for you. We hunters know more than everybody. Yeah, you go learn the dunes yourself. Then maybe you're tough enough to talk to us. Probably not, though. Yeah, probably not. I bet you don't come back. Shut up, stupid. Why don't you let him speak? What, you deaf? Because he's stupid and talks too much. You leave us alone now. And these guys are gentlemen. I'm not stupid, you're stupid.
Oh, jeez. I hope this doesn't take too long. Gamorreans like to throw insults around, but they just don't have the smarts for it.
You're a stupid one, not me. You're too stupid to even know you're stupid. No, you're a stupid one, stupid. You're so stupid everyone you see you and say, look at stupid. Oh, you guys. Shut up, stupid. Are they gonna fight? Alright, I'll just leave. You guys stick to it. Yeah, you leave. That's good. Maybe we see you out on the dunes. Maybe before you see us. Are you threatening me? And shuts up, stupid. Yeah, I think he is. They're gonna ambush me on the dunes. Alright, Tanis Fen?
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you?
No.
This ain't about credits, is it?
I'm just looking to ask some questions. Maybe it is. What is your life worth? No, I'm looking for experts. You don't really seem knowledgeable, but we're gonna pretend that you do.
Well, of course, darling.
Ugh.
Whatever Tanis Ben can do. You know, very few human females come to Tatooine.
There's probably a reason for
you
that.
talk to her with a bit of respect in your voice, or you'll end this conversation minus a few teeth. Got it?
Hey, let's calm down, shall we? No offense was meant. You just go ahead and ask your questions.
I don't actually even want to ask. I need to talk to the Jawas.
You
We've
worry
already
back
got
any
that
old
much.
time, darling. Anytime.
Well, that's everyone in here then. Moving on. Where'd that majestic creature go? There he is. Hey there, Runto. Yeah. Alright, that's not somewhere we can go. Is this a little back alley? No. Sandcrawler Mechanic. There's a name. Ooh, Footlocker. Oh, right here. Let's get our license.
The
You'll be hearing about this, you Zerka puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can't just murder a whole village. Ooh. And don't tell me to take my concerns to your corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. What's going on here? Who are you? I'm done talking in this office. They aren't interested in listening to me. I doubt they'll even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up. Well, that is an angry fella. So, protocol officer.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Why? But I need a hunting license.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
There's no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem.
I'm not going to kill the
They destroy
sand
our sand
people.
crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
That's kind of terrible. Why pay for the gaffy sticks? Why not their heads? I don't really want to give her that idea, but I'm kind of curious.
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
Can I agree and then not actually do it? And get outside for free? Maybe. Let's go back to my first question.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Yeah. Let's help out mission. I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
You sound a little suspicious there. You certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek?
Yeah.
Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Yes, that sounds like him. So you fired him?
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the sand people wouldn't have gotten him.
Oh. You mean he's dead?
He was lost in a sand people raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable?
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees.
Uh-huh.
That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the sand people numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Is there some type of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
That sounds like a lot of work. Did I want to ask
Very
you about
well,
anything else?
though
Let's
I do
check.
have work to get back to.
Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
Don't want to mistakenly associate with the losing side, huh? Well, what about anything more local?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track.
No, thank
One of
you.
the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
Well, I will go talk to that Jawa then. I have to go. Bye.
Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Who's this gentleman? Greta Holda. Yes, what is it? If this is about mining or sand people, you go to the Zerka officers. Zerka. I just manage the storehouse. What's in the storehouse? Bounties. Oh, not my affair. You want to hunt for Zerka Corporation? You talk to the protocol officer. Well, she didn't say anything about bounties. What do you have available for purchase? Mostly just standard Zerka provisions and supplies. Not enough to keep the locals happy. Have a look. I think we do need some med packs. 7 of those, couple more of these. There. Zabrak. Powered battle armor. Oh, look at all that stuff it does. And it's affordable for once. Powered light battle armor. I might actually buy some of this stuff. We'll see about it. Oh, look at these. They would look ridiculous on Karth. Alright, sir. I will keep you in mind. I might come back and buy some stuff. In the meantime, maybe we'll talk to this Jawa and see if he can get us outside. Bypass the license. Don't you believe a word of what Zerka Corporation said in there? There's always a peaceful solution to conflict. They're just lazy. I agree. But what do you mean? What are you talking about? Zerka miners have been attacked by sand people, so the company Zerka Corporation wants them killed. They didn't ask you to do it? They did. The sand people aren't animals. I've watched them, and they're intelligent. There must be a way to peacefully stop the attacks. I know it. But no one will try, of course. You can't even leave the city without Zerka approval, and they want the sand people dead. Yeah, that is a problem. Well, there's probably a reason they've killed people, I'm assuming. Why would you know any better? Perhaps I'm no expert on diplomatic situations, but I know when there is a lack of due care for the environment and the residents of it. What would you have done? To the sand people, it must have seemed like an invasion. There were no negotiations for territory or resources. I don't think the killing has been justified, but as a conservationist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out. I agree with you, buddy. Let's see. Why hasn't anyone tried talking to them? Well, there's the small matter that they don't seem to speak the language that your average translator can understand. Is that their fault? There was even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended in blood, too. A Jedi, huh? I'm not saying it would be easy, but someone has to try. Maybe with a real translation droid, not these old protocol scrap heaps walking around. Who would have a capable droid? They're pretty rare, even on well-stocked worlds. But I'm sure I heard something about an unusual droid in the shop here on Tatooine. Oh, really? I'm sure I heard Yukalaka say that it could speak a Sand People dialect, although he'd say rust is gold to make a sale. With that droid, maybe you could talk to them. I wouldn't survive. Maybe with desert robes as a disguise, someone could get into their enclave. Where would that enclave you mentioned be? What? It's no secret where they are. The attacks get worse the further southwest in the Dune Sea you go. Then people die on both sides. And where would you get robes to match theirs? I suppose you could take them off of the warrior raiders in the Dune Sea, but there's no way I'd survive anything like that. But I would. Plus you would have to explain why you killed their warriors if you're trying to make peace. But I suppose there's no other way. Well, that part's a little dicey, but... well, maybe I'll look into it. Sure, that's what Zerka Corporation keeps saying, and then they just start shooting again. The fighting won't stop until they're all dead. Or until the Zerka leave. The one is as likely as the other with the way things are going. What do I know? Well, this gives us an idea of what we can do at least. Alright, you probably aren't a real person.
The Republic is too complacent. If they let terrorists fall, do you think they care what happens out here?
Jawa! Oh, we're gonna talk to him in just a minute.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick.
I just want to ask some
Of
questions.
course. I always have time for a pretty face. Any face, really. What do you need?
Describe your job and who you work for. I don't know. What can you tell me about Tatooine and Anchorhead?
Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now.
Oh. Why have previous settlements failed?
Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't.
It's just
Before
a dead
company
world, huh?
learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again.
So Zerka Corporation isn't doing well here.
No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal, I tell you, it just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life, and I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave.
Huh. Interesting. That's all I need. Goodbye.
All right then, back to work, I guess.
Alright, Jawa. We trade and scavenge when people will buy. Not so good now. Oh, I wanted to have a real conversation with you. Oh, well. Alright. If I were smart, I'd use these business junkets to just keep going. Get off this rock for good. Alright, we don't need to click that other fella. He's... Oh, I really want to talk to a Jawa, but there's no point. This isn't anywhere we can go. Neither's that one. We scavenge for trade, but giants of sand never trade fair. Swoop register. I'll do the swoop at some point. It's not right now. Oh, Dark Jedi.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Bring it. I'm gonna stun this fella. And then maybe throw some frag grenades. Stunned didn't do the trick. And the grenade was useless too. Ah, they're going down quick. It's fine.
How'd you like that?
Heal, heal. Come on, don't die to these guys. They're not worth it.
How'd you like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna die. But I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm just gonna let Karth and Minish finish it off. It'll be fine. Maybe.
Yeah?
It's all you, Mission. This is actually a bad idea. Oh, come on. Oh, party. That's so embarrassing. I really should have managed that a lot better, but the first one went down so fast. They seemed like they were easy. Well, I have a fair amount of stuff to do over. So I'll wind down the episode here. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Come back next time. We'll continue exploring the rest of Anchorhead, see if we can find that Jawa at the gate.